Hi guys, welcome back. This is going to be the second video of my series, the trigger warning series. If you read the title, you know what this one's about. I don't know if this was going too far, like too deep for the second video for this series. I'm not exactly sure, but this one's about depression. If you didn't get it from the title, yeah. So, I hope you know what depression is. If you don't know it, I don't have the exact definition, but it's basically you just feel like you don't want to do anything anymore. You lose all interest in everything that you liked and everything that you strive to do. You lose all interest in everything, and you don't want to do anything. You just want to be in bed all day, and you just want to sleep it all through. You want to sleep through everything and all the crap. So that's what depression is, sort of. It basically weighs you down. It's like that dark cloud that hangs over you all day and it won't go away. Sorry, I have a cough drop in my mouth. That's what this is. The thing that, yeah. So I don't cough. I'm still sick. Yay. But yeah, that's what depression is, and I'm talking about it because I don't think most people understand how serious depression can be. And from personal experience, most people don't recognize it. If you've never been tested for depression, but you know you have it, you have the symptoms. Of course, it could be something else, but it's most likely going to be clinical depression, although you haven't been tested for it. And if you haven't been tested for it, it's most likely when you tell your parents you're depressed, they're not going to really believe you. I know that's happened before to my friends and to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, I don't know if I'm still depressed now. I can't, it's kind of hard to tell, for me at least. I know I used to be. It was really bad. I used to be really depressed, and it was terrible. I know I hide in my room a lot already. I already do that, but it was worse. Once I came home, I went into my room. I didn't really talk to people at school. I didn't really talk to people in general. I would cry a lot, the whole crying at night thing. Yeah, I'd do that before bed, or not before bed. I'd cry over nothing. It just spontaneous crying. And then you feel really numb and emotionless, and then you try to push your parents away by telling them that nothing's wrong, even though they can kind of tell because you just look so down and so terrible all the time. And it's not fun, and I really do recommend, if you have depression, that you do get help for it, because I don't get help for anything, I guess. I never get help for anything. I don't like going to therapists. I don't like trusting random people with my problems, though I'm completely fine with talking to strangers and telling them everything. But that's only because I know I have to get it out, and if I don't know who they are and I can't see them, I guess it's fine. But sitting there in front of an adult, a therapist, prodding at my life really doesn't make me feel awesome. It doesn't make me feel like they're trying to help. It just makes me feel like they're poking at me, and it's kind of like a test subject thing, and I don't know why I feel that way about therapists. Though I've been thinking about going to a therapist, I still feel like they're just not worth it. And even though I don't like therapists, I do recommend you go see them. If you're having real issues, never deal with anything on your own. Confide in a really good friend if you don't want to go to a therapist, but make sure it's not going to, don't overload them with all your issues, because once you overload, it gets pretty dangerously close to pushing your friends away, and then you have no one, and it makes you feel worse. So, just tell your friends, how you feel. Don't, tell them all your issues, and don't be like, oh God, I feel like I'm going to just kill myself. And if that's the first thing you say, they're going to get really freaked out. So I do just suggest you start slow. You tell them, I'm not feeling all that great. I think I'm depressed, and I really just need someone to talk to. I need somebody to be there for me. And hopefully your friends are awesome enough to stick with you through all of that, And then obviously your friends aren't always going to be the best people to talk to about it. especially if you're depressed, because they don't really if they're not been depressed before, they don't necessarily understand everything you're going through. So it could be confusing for them, and if it gets to a point, also don't be mad at them, because if it does get to a point where they're extremely worried and they don't know what to do, they might just go to an adult that you probably didn't want them to, but it's for your own good. You know, don't be really mad at them and stuff. I mean, I can understand the frustration if you told them not to talk to adults about it, to keep it secret. But if it gets pretty bad, I don't know, I'd be thankful for my friends going and telling an adult and getting me help. But, you know, somehow try to get your parents aware of what you feel. They might just brush it off, but continue to like give them reasons to think that what you said was true. And you know, that might just be like, they should just know. Not all parents are perfect. Not all parents are going to just know that their kids are feeling absolutely terrible inside. So you kind of have to give them a little credit, and you gotta hint to them somehow. And I know, still being a kid and living with my parents, I don't like talking to them at all about anything. So I do understand. Yeah, that's yeah. My depression obviously started 6 years ago. If you didn't watch the first video, 6 years ago I was abused in many ways. And it started there, and the whole binge eating and stuff. And yeah, so I think I know what I'm going to talk about next video. Thanks for watching this one. I hope you learned something, and I hope this helped you in some way if you are depressed, or if your friends are depressed. I hope this helped you understand how to help them further. Be there for your friends, always, especially if they're going through something really hard, or if it seems like they're trying to push you away, or it seems like they're not talking and they're just balling up and just pushing everybody away. You really want to be there for them, even though it seems like they don't want your help. They really do on the inside. They're not going to directly tell you all the time. But yeah, so I hope that helped you. I will try to continue this series for everybody's well-being. You don't have to watch this series if you don't want to, because, you know, it can get pretty bad. I don't know how many videos there's going to be, but I'm going to touch on as many topics that I possibly can, that I know about, personally and fundamentally. So yeah, so you guys get to know a little more about me, and a little more about an issue that you might be going through, or that your friends might be going through, and you don't know how to deal with it. Okay, yeah. So the next video will be about eating disorders. So you know. Once again, you don't have to watch these videos. These are for people who really need it, and not just to me complaining and saying that everybody's ignorant and they need to know about this stuff because they're dumb. You're not dumb. I just think it's important that everybody should learn about this, and they don't really teach you this stuff in school, and your parents don't really talk to you about this stuff, so somebody has to say something, and I'm making an outreach for it. So yeah, that was it for today. The vlog will be going up soon, so yeah, that's it. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it wasn't too bad. So yeah, I will see you guys later.